We've had a tough year. We expect to win championships here. And when we lost some tough games, it bothers them. Those kids love East Carolina. Those are the kind of kids I want here that love this place, love our fans, love this city. So those kids, it hurts them when they lose. I don't know if everyone knows that. Maybe some of our fans, not all of them know how much it means to them. And I'm sure seeing that, I know that we'll appreciate it. But those kids love East Carolina. Dominique, they love it here. And those are the kind of kids I want here with me and playing for me.
So you start in August, you start in camp, and it all comes down to 1 week next week.
Looking forward to it. Can't wait.
Okay. Guys?
Coach, Dominique, very emotional night for him. He's had kind of some ups and downs this year. Just talk about your feelings about him being able to go out a winner like he did and perform well.
Dominique is a great person. He's a great leader. Whenever you on a team, an athletic team, and they vote for you every game you've been here from day one, because we don't vote, and I know everyone will understand this, they vote for Dominique. They voted for Dominique every game, and it's unanimous. We count the votes. No, I'm sorry, we don't count the votes, but the kids do. He's won every time, so he's a great leader. He's a great student. He loves, I mentioned earlier, he loves East Carolina. He loves being here. He has a lot of pride about him, and he's as humble as individuals as I've met. Coach Connors, who's one of the most heavy-handed taskmasters I've been around, he demands a lot of our players. Called Dominique one of the hardest workers he's ever been around. I think that's one of the other compliments that can be paid to Dominique. So I'm proud of Dominique. I'm glad he's a Pirate, and I was glad to get the win for Dominique and the rest of those seniors.
Took a lot of deep shots tonight. Did you know you were going to do that going in, or is that just something that developed as what their defense was showing?
Lincoln had a great game plan. Lincoln had a plan where he had design runs for Dominique. You saw Zico Pasut in the backfield to give us size, and Zico did a great job. No, the fumble, but I told Zico don't worry about that. And then also Torrance Hunt and Michael Dobson. So those guys are doing a great job. You know, they haven't started the same lineup. You've heard this before in 2 straight games, and we lost 2 starters tonight, and Lance and Danny, they're done for the year. So that really hurts. But they had a great plan. They felt like they had some opportunities that could stretch them deep on some plays, and they were able to.
No, this is a game I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life.
A little emotion there. You were talking with Lincoln, obviously an embrace. Just talk about what went through your mind while that was going on.
Just everything we've went through, all the negative things we're going through, and just coming up with this great win. It's breathtaking.
You hit Reese on that long touchdown that was called back. Did you guys see that was going to be there again and went to it again later?
It wasn't the same play, but I told him we're going to come back at you. We're going to get it right back, and he trusted me. I trusted him, and he just made a great play.
Dominique, when did the emotions set in? I mean, you knew you were going to win when you went back out on the field for that last time. When did it finally set in, the emotions?
That last snap, when I took that last knee, and when I knew it was over, and I couldn't do nothing but just break down.
What's it mean to win your last game here in front of the home fans?
It's incredible. This is most memorial game I'll remember for the rest of my life.
One win closer now to bowl eligibility. Obviously, that's the goal coming up next week.
Yep, it's for all the marbles. We need one game to make it to a bowl, and just going to start off tomorrow and get ready for Marshall and try to win that game.
Was the game plan for you to run a lot tonight, or did that just kind of develop as the game went on?
That was the game plan, and Zico and Torrance and Michael Dobson, they did a great job blocking me, leading me in there, and O-line did a great job opening up holes, and I just found my hole and just ran.
This week at Marshall.
Yeah, this was huge to get some momentum built. We've come off a couple losses, and just we needed something rolling in there. And I know if we had dropped this one, going through people's heads was we couldn't go to a bowl game. Now this is a playoff game. It's kind of a playoff road to this bowl game. I feel like we're going to come into Marshall and we're going to give it just as much as we gave here, if not more.
Talk a little bit about this senior class, because obviously, this is a very young football team. Sometimes that can be tough for seniors. What did it mean for the whole team to send these guys out the way you did?
To send these guys out how we did, when we got here as a freshman, they were sophomores. I think they were sophomore class. So a lot of us have been here the entire time we've been here, or they've been here the entire time we've been here. And just the leadership they have shown for us, they're always they're always looking out for us. They take this more as a family kind of deal than anything. And just it's a group of guys that are always going to have your back, and I love every single one of them.
Damon, talk a little bit about, before we get to the final play and the pick, just talk about the defensive effort. I mean, you guys were put in some very difficult situations. And, I mean, first of all, let's talk about the when they had it 1st and goal from the 2, and you forced the turnover, and you forced it over on downs.
That wasn't just me. Our front 7 is one of the best in the nation. And I have a lot of confidence in them, and you know they know what they need to do. They play fast, and they're a big, strong group. And you know they made the first 3, and they even made the last one by stretching the play out. And it really just fell into my hands, and you know I didn't want to disappoint them, so I just made the play.
Back and forth all game long. What was it like to be out there?
We love it. That's why we play this game. You know, once we step on that field, we don't want to disrespect the game. So we go all out. We run to the ball, and that's what we pride ourselves on.
Okay. Hunt gets the touchdown run. They get the long return. Now all of a sudden you guys are faced with the end zone and you know in the backfield. Talk about that whole sequence to close the game.
First of all, Polk made a phenomenal play. He ran him down, and Ben Ryan was there as well, and that really saved the game right there. But you know, being in that position was nothing new for us. We're excited every time we step on the field, no matter where it is on the field, and you know, we just love to play this game.
Okay, talk about the 4th down and the interception.
You know, we got a good reroute on number 3, and I had my middle 3rd, and I just read the quarterback, and when he threw it, I just broke on it, and I just decided to get down just to make sure, you know, nothing else happened after that.
After it was over, did NC State last year flash in your mind a little bit?
Not really until I got to the sideline and somebody said something to me, and you know, it was a lot like it, but this one meant more to get a win for the seniors. You know, it's really important. They've done a lot for the program, and I love all of them like my brothers, and I would do anything for them.
What does this mean? Obviously, now you play very meaningful football next Saturday.
Every weekend's meaningful. You know, if we win next Saturday, we're bowl eligible, and we're just going to prepare this week and get ready for Marshall.
For people that watch this team on Saturdays, what some insight at how you've seen this group grow, the resilience of this group, you know, practice day in and day out?
Attitude. We come to practice with attitude. We want to work. It's nothing bad for us, like, oh, we have to go to practice. You know, we get excited to practice. We love running to the ball, because when you run to the ball, people make plays, and that's exciting, and it's good to see your teammates make plays and be excited about what they're doing, and it's just a good feeling.